loves good music, but do they always know where it comes from? Sadly, the answer is no. Chances are, most people don't even know what a French horn is, even though they listen to its beautifully sounding music almost daily. In the French horn book written by Richard C. Moore, the French horn is described in full detail about the whereabouts of its history, the proper way to clean a French horn, as well as all three different types of the French horn. Some interesting facts about the French horn's past is one, it's made from an animal horn. In Bellis's blog, he writes, "The Hebrew shofar is a classic example of an animal's horn that was, and still is, oddly enough, used in celebrations today. But way back when, they would only use it for a celebration or a feast, or when someone special was coming to visit. Imagine having a birthday party, and then you get a blow to the horn, and then millions of people come running around just to sing happy birthday to you. I actually have a horn in my closet right now, but unlike those of old, it doesn't symbolize or represent much to me, except for the few faded memories of my first time going to the rodeo when I was younger." The actual French horn was made by some guys named Edmund Goupert and Fritz Kupsi. Now, just by their names, you may think that they're French, since they invented the French horn, but in actuality, they lived in Germany, they were born in Germany, they died in Germany. That means somewhere along the lifeline, they created the French horn in Germany, meaning that the French horn isn't French, it's German. Although the horn has a very interesting history, how to clean it may seem even more curious and intriguing to you. The cleaning stage is a crucial part in having a French horn. First, you have to scrub the mouthpiece. You have to wet it down with some hot water and then get some dish soap and then scrub it all down. Imagine putting your mouth up to a mouthpiece that someone else has used and not cleaned. Next, you have to oil the rotors. If you can't find the rotors, just pour oil down the tube and it'll get there soon enough. Next, you have to gently pull out the spit valves. You have to gently pull them out, or else you may bend them when you yank them out. You have to carry them where the top is on the top, and carry them over to the sink, and then slowly dip them out, because it's always better in the sink than in your lap. Next is probably the best step of all. You have to polish it with a damp rag. It's always said that if you look better, then you do better, but not necessarily. If you look better, then you maybe get rated better, but not necessarily do better. Now that everyone is aware of how to clean a French horn, the next step is about the different types of French horns. Most people don't know that there are actually 3 different types of French horns. The first is called the single horn. The single horn is the most generic and basic of all the French horns, and is basically used for helping the beginner learn how to operate the complex machine. The second horn is a little bit more complicated. It adds a 4th valve and allows you to play more complex pieces. Beethoven even played this instrument back in his day. The final horn is called the descent double. It is the most delicate of them all, and adds even more notes to play. Despite its name, it is the smallest out of all 3 and produces the most mellow sound of all. The French horn has obviously played a very important role in our world society and will continue to do so for many more years to come. The French horn is a truly amazing instrument that has evolved many times to become what it is today.